So in this session, we're going to talk about the fillet command as well as the chamfer command. And these are all found under the features tab of the command manager. And we're starting with the standard demo part that we've been using and creating through a lot of these lessons. And we're going to come through here and apply a fillet on here and talk about fillets. Now, typically when I go into the fillet command, it's going to come into the expert style on here, and it's going to ask me to come in here and select the items that I want to fillet. So for example, if I want to put a fillet on this surface, I just pick that edge. Now, if I pick this edge over here, it'll put a fillet back there. Again, I can come over here and unselect anything that I didn't want to have selected. If I pick a face of a part, it will put a fillet on all the faces there. Now, if your fillets are not showing up, it could be because you have no preview or partial preview selected. Typically, I like to see a partial or full preview so I can kind of get a sense of what I'm selecting as I'm going through there. You can also come in here and change the sizes of these fillets, and you can apply those on there. Now I'm going to go in here before we accept that and talk a little bit about the manual fillet command. If you're in the manual fillet command, this is what the menus are going to look like. And it's kind of nice because what if I want to have a radius here and a radius here, and they're two different types of radiuses, different sizes. I can select multi-radius fillet, and now I have a call out for this radius, and I have a call out for this radius, and I can assign different sizes for those radiuses. So if this was going to be 0.2, for example, and this was going to be 0.1, I can see now that I have different size radiuses within one fillet command. So that's going to be very helpful. And this is just, again, a basic intro to fillets. There's still a lot more options and everything that we can learn as we do more advanced featuring of fillets. But let's go back in here into the expert here. And what I'm going to do is apply a radius to this part to symbolize that I was going to use an end mill to maybe machine this pocket out, because a cutter is going to have a diameter and it's not going to leave a nice sharp corner in here. That corner is going to be a function, the radius is going to be a function of the diameter of the tool. So what I'm going to do is come in here and pick that one, hover over here, it highlights that one, and here, and that one. I've grabbed all four corners, and I'm going to estimate that I use a 1/2 inch diameter end mill to machine this pocket out. And so that means the radius on this is going to be 0.25. You can do math in here. You could put 0.5 divided by 2, and it would do a calculation for you as well. So now we have radiuses that would be very similar to the cutting tool of coming in here and pocketing this out. So we've just now finished the fillet command, and we're ready for the chamfer command. So to do a chamfer, we might want to come in here and put a chamfer on the part, and let's say we want to put a chamfer right there as well as right here. Now, in the chamfer command, we have various ways we can have the definition, the dimensions for that chamfer. This one talks about the distance from here to here at an angle, or here we can have a distance, and we can even have alternating, changing distances there if we want. Again, I've picked my edges and they've shown up here. You can add or delete on that. If you wanted to, you could say, well, what would happen if I selected this whole face? You could see it would apply a chamfer all the way around to that whole face as well. So I'm going to go back to pick my edges that I wanted the chamfer on. And I'm going to say that a 0.2 looks okay at 45 degrees. And we're going to apply those chamfers on there. So in this session, we taught you how to apply a fillet and how to have variable radiuses within one fillet command, and we learned how to apply chamfers to a part.